Hey, how you going? So obviously I haven't vlogged for a couple of weeks. I'm sorry I haven't updated you guys on the show. Today is Saturday the 30th or 31st of September. So I competed on the 17th of September at ICN Tropics. So I'll just give you an update on how that went. It was a really, really, really good show. They always run a really good show. So that's the second time I've competed with them. And I went in really wanting to win the overalls and to improve on last season, which I did. I didn't win the overalls. I did not win the overall. I came, far out. Oh, I'm so prep-brained. This is actually peak week number 2 for me. I start peak week today, so I'm absolutely fried. Honestly, yesterday, my brain function just died. Yesterday afternoon at work, I just went downhill and I haven't recovered. So, yeah, starting to feel very preppy. And this week's been really hard in particular, but anyway, I digress. Let's go back to the show. So yeah, it was a great show. It was so much fun. The team that we brought down from zero, just amazing. We all had such a good time. The girls, yeah, were so good. I had my people there, my girlfriends. So yeah, we had a really, really good time. So I did place. I entered in 7 categories and 2 of them were sports model, which I have absolutely no place being in. I'm not, my physique is not sports model. I'm, too jacked. I've got too much muscle mass and too lean to be a sports model. But I really wanted to do it. I got it out of my system. I did it. And to be honest, that was the best. That was so much fun. We just had the best time on stage. It was just, that is actually where I will end up heading, I think, as I get older. And as the divisions progress in muscularity, because I don't want to do any performance enhancing drugs. So yeah, and as the years go on, the categories get more muscular. So I'll end up dropping down, I guess. So sports model is where I want to go because that was so much fun. I loved every minute of it. I look like an absolute tosser, and so out of place. But man, I had the best time. It was so good. As far as my other categories, so I had 5 other categories in figure, and I placed in all of them. So I got 2 golds, so 2 first place and 3 silvers. So 3 seconds. And yeah, it was good. I made heaps improvements on last year. Last year I only got 1 gold and I didn't make the overalls. This year I got 2 golds and I made the overalls. And big physique changes. So you've got to be happy with that. I did want to win the overall, of course, but it just wasn't going to happen. The girl who won it, oh my God, unbeatable. There was nothing more I could have done to beat her, I don't think. Her glutes and hamstrings, wow, absolutely, yeah, nailed it. She's just amazing physique. She won all of her categories, then went to states, and took it all out again there. So she is going to nationals. So that's the show I'm currently in peak week for. So nationals is next weekend. She'll be there. So my hopes of placing first, winning an overall and a pro card is gone. So yeah, it sort of sucks, but that's the name of the game. And I'm on the chase now. So I've been working really, really hard to fix things that I could have done better at Tropics and to try and catch her up a little bit. Obviously, I can't catch her up in muscle, but my posing was pretty poor at Tropics, so I can definitely improve on posing and just go from there. So Yeah, so I guess the pro card is out of the question, but being on the chase is really cool. Knowing what I need to do is to get to where I need to be is really cool. Nationals is going to bring out a whole heap of other people because everyone from Australia can come in and compete there. I believe it's the first show since COVID that every single state can actually come in and compete at. So it's going to be pretty wild. It's going to be big. They're also doing Oceania, which is a world title, which I've entered in as well. So we'll get to compete against New Zealand athletes too. So it's pretty exciting. It's going to be really cool to see where my physique is amongst a wider range of athletes. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that experience. It's going to be the biggest show I've ever done. So yeah, and I guess the fact that I know I'm not going to achieve the desired outcome sort of takes the pressure off a little bit, because I did put a lot of pressure on myself for Tropics to do well. And when I stepped out on stage, I just felt so uncomfortable. I was so concerned about my posing. It just felt really, really bad. I felt really awkward and uneasy, and I knew I wasn't hitting my poses correctly. So I just got into my own head and really took myself out of the game, I guess. Not to mention that there were so many people there trying to give me advice. I had other coaches, I had other competitors, messaging and texting and touching base, and my husband and my coaches, and too many outside influences getting in my head and trying to help me or correct me with my posing, which I appreciate. I appreciate that people took the time to try and help me. That's really, really nice, but it was very overwhelming at the same time. And yeah, I really, really struggled with it. It was really, really hard mentally to, overcome all of that. So, so that was tough. That was probably the worst part about it, was my posing and just getting into my own head. Other than that, I had a great time. It was fantastic, and I made great improvements. So, happy days. We move on. Coming out of the show, I was allowed to have the night off. So we celebrated, had birthday dinner with my family, my daughter in Townsville. So that was great. Got to have the next day off plan. So the husband and I had a fat time, literally. I did put on 4 kilos in those 2 days, but wasn't really fat. It was more glycogen and carb loading and things like that. So my body was refueled and ready to tackle the next 2 weeks, which brings me to now. So I am officially in peak week. I started today. So peak week number 2. I'm hoping to be leaner, tighter, a bit more crispier coming into this show. And I haven't vlogged because I've just been so busy. I've been absolutely run off my feet. Yeah, so I am going to try and vlog better this week. I'm not going to guarantee it. I think you guys know how I flow here. I think you know that I probably won't, but I'll give it a red hot crack. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you so much for all your support and all your comments and encouragement. It really, really does mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate your support, because in times when it's really tough and you really want to quit, knowing that you guys are out there watching me and supporting me really helps push me along. So yeah, thank you so much, and please keep pushing me. I've got 4 more weeks, I think, of competing. So yeah, 3 peak weeks back to back, which I have not done before. So we'll see how my body goes, and I'll update you guys on that. And then after that, we're going to go through the whole reverse diet. So re-entering the real world, regaining body fat, going through all sorts of things. And we'll probably go through and discuss body dysmorphia, binge eating, and everything like that in between. But I want to say a highlight of the show at Tropics definitely was my family. Oh, what a support crew. And my beautiful daughter Eliana, she was my backstage crew, so she came out the back and she helped me with my suit and photos and all sorts of stuff. So, and she also got up on stage with me for some photos at the end. That was so special to me. So I'm going to put up some footage. Hopefully you hang around and keep supporting me. And please guys, like, share and comment. It helps the channel grow, helps my content get out there. And as you guys know, I'm doing nutrition now for other people, and that's just blown up. That's just been amazing. I've got some amazing clients getting some amazing results so far. So I'll probably start doing some educational stuff on here as well. So stay tuned for that. And if there's anything you guys want to know or you want to see or anything I can help you with, please just let me know. Otherwise, I started my carb up today. I got extra oats, and I'm not going to lie, didn't touch the sides. I could eat more. But yeah, so today is going to be a good day. I'm about to head to Zero to do some training. I'm meeting a client for lunch and to go through her plan and just getting on with the day. So I'll catch you all soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Hey guys, how are ya? Rightio, I just got back from the gym. I'm absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. I don't know if you can tell. This is day 1 of my peak week for show number 2. And I have to say, this past week has been really tough. It's been probably the worst week out of my entire prep so far. So can't complain because, you know, I've got 4 weeks to go to the end of my competing season. But yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. So today though, I started a carb up. So I've had extra oats, extra salmon, extra sweet potato, having extra potato tonight. And to be honest, it hasn't touched the sides. I don't even feel like I've had extra food. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. I'm so fatigued. Yeah, sort of in struggle city a little bit at the moment, guys. But we soldier on. And what I'm striving for is to come in heaps leaner, a bit tighter, a bit more crisp for this show coming up, which I have no chance to go pro in. But the name of the game is improvement. You just want to see an improvement on each time you step on stage. So by the time I step on stage next weekend, it'll be 2 weeks between the shows. So it'll be really interesting to see what my body can do. I'll be competing on Saturday and Sunday, and that's something I haven't done before yet either. I haven't done 2 days in a row and then 3 peak weeks in a row because I'm doing back-to-back shows from then on too. So it's going to be a long haul. And everyone keeps saying to me, oh, you're nearly there, so close. Oh, I know, but it doesn't feel that way. Anyway, today, it has been a really good day. I went in and did training. I trained upper body, did cardio, met a client for lunch, which was lovely, beautiful Alex. Oh, she's a doll. I love that woman. She's such a wickedly awesome woman, amazing woman. So I'm really excited to work with her. Had a bit of client work to do as well, and then I have just now finished. I've come to World Gym, sat in the sauna for 45 minutes. Actually, I snoozed in the sauna for 45 minutes. And now I'm on my way home. I've still got quite a few steps. Well, I don't have quite a few steps to do. I've got 4,000 steps to do. So I'm going to go home get something to eat, which is just going to be rice cakes and ham. I'll finish off my steps, feed the dogs, make my dinner, go to bed, guys, and fingers crossed I can sleep. Well, I can't actually go to bed because I've got a whole heap of client work to do. I need to update some food plans, some exercise plans, and just check everybody's steps and check everybody is tracking. Yeah, just make sure everybody else is okay as well. So it's really important to me to know that they're okay and traveling over the weekend well. And I really also want to keep you guys updated too, because I've been really bad at it. So yeah, we'll see if I can get the strength to carry on. Oh, my kids have actually been away for 2 weeks. Oh, I'm going to start the car. Let's just move. And oh, actually, let me see. I'll just plug you guys in. Let's check it out. Can I do it? Yes, you can. Not just a pretty, sweaty, veiny face. You're in. All right. Yeah, so my kids have been at their cousins at the auntie and uncle's house for the 2 weeks of school holidays. So really missing them, but that's also been good as well because I've been able to focus on this week, well, on the last 2 weeks, without having to think about other people and occupying little minds and trying to juggle work and everything. So that's been good, but I've been so busy, guys. I don't know. I feel like I'm the busiest person in the world. I don't stop. I don't have time for anything. It's crazy. Bodybuilding really takes up a lot of time. Work obviously takes up a lot of time. Driving in and out of town takes up a lot of time. Everything takes a lot of time. But at the same time, I've also discovered that I like being busy. Being busy keeps my mind off prep, keeps my mind off being hungry, keeps my steps up, keeps my mind activated. So we've got to think of all those positives, especially when times are getting tough. Hey, you've got to try and turn all your problems into solutions, and you've got to try and make the best out of every single situation. Otherwise, yeah, it just becomes too hard and you give up. So always finding the positives and the stories and the lessons that are learnt in the journey, and it just makes the journey so much more rewarding, so much more rewarding. It's good. Husband's gone down today, or yesterday actually. He's gone down to pick up, he's gone up to pick up the girls. So I've got the weekend to myself, which is why I've been able to, you know, take the time out to sauna and to train and things like that. This past week, Nick and I have been hanging out a bit, which is really cool because he's been home. He's been working, but he has been home. So we've had a few new experiences, which is cool. We went and did a float tank, a couple's float tank. That was awesome. That was really good. Different, but really good. We went and tried some pneumatic compression boots. That was super cool. I cannot wait to go back and do that again. Oop, ease up, lady. We got the red arrow. Chill. That was really cool. I felt so good after that. So we did the compression boots. I had a massage as well, a sports massage, which was both incredibly relaxing and incredibly painful. And my body thanked me for it. I've had two chiro sessions for my back. And two chiro sessions for my back. What else? There's something else I've done. Oh my God. Okay, so who likes baths? Do you guys like to take a bath? I friggin' hate them. I hate baths. I think they're disgusting. I think there is nothing more disgusting than floating in your own goo. It's disgusting. And not to mention boring. I can't sit there either. So anyway, that's my strong opinionated views on baths, and I'm sorry for you guys who love them, because I think a lot of normal people do love them. But anyway, my body has been so beat up from posing from competition last weekend. I've been in agony, and I'm really struggling to pose, to practice proper posing, because I'm that sore. So I have resorted to taking baths, plus I've got to try and get this tan off. It's gone all tiger roll on me, so I'm soaking that off. So I've discovered Epsom salts with their fancy ones. They've got essential oils infused with them, and it helps you with sleep. So I've actually been making my dinner. It's been so good having the house to yourself, honestly. Like, mums unite. Unless you're a busy mum who is always with people, having time to yourself, oh my god, it is just, it's like Christmas. Anyway, so I make my dinner. I bought myself a little bath caddy, you know, the ones that go over the bath, and I've set my YouTube up, and I've sat in that bath soaking in very warm water in these magnesium calming sleep salts for as long as I possibly can, pretty much until I finish dinner, and then hopping out. So it's actually been a really nice routine, to be honest. So I think I might be crossing over to the maybe I like baths, maybe. And if my mum is watching this, she's going to be laughing her butt off, because she loves baths and I hate them. And actually, does she love baths? Yeah, I don't know. She knows I hate baths anyway, so she gives me grief about it. So yeah, that's been good. What I've discovered, guys, is self-care, looking after your body, especially with if you're the type of person who does put a lot of stress on your body in the form of exercise. And as you get older, your recovery is not as optimal as it used to be. So just taking time out to have a bath, to soak in magnesium, to do the boots, or to go to the chiro, it's just been a godsend to my body. And since I've been doing that, my back issues have been under control. So it's just so important. I can't stress how important it is to make sure you take care of your body, and in turn that's then good for your mind and your soul, and it just makes performance so much better in whatever you're doing. And if it's not exercise, it's being a better person, being a better friend, being a better mum, being a better wife, a husband, whatever. It just helps turn that wheel forward, keeps you moving forward. So self-care has been probably the biggest lesson for me this year that I have learned on prep. But anywho, what are you guys up to? What are you doing? Talk to me. Have a chat. Comment. Please comment on my videos. I really would like some feedback. They're a bit boring. They're a bit, they're hard to do, eh? They're not, vlogging's not easy, but it is fun. As much as I'm bad at doing it, the more I do it, I'm actually enjoying it, because it's sort of cool having you guys there. It's cool. It feels like, you've got company. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway. I'm rambling a bit, guys. I'm going to get myself home, and I will check you all out later. Peace out, my friends. Have a great afternoon. Ciao. All right, crew, made it to the shops. I'm back in my own little hometown, but I just want to give you a little bit of a tip. So, like
I said before earlier, I've still got steps to do, but I have to go to the shops, right? So the shops are all the way over there. Well, it's not all the way, but when you're in prep and you're tired, that's all the way. I don't know if you even got to see that, but park a fair way away and walk there. Catch you later. These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. $100 steps done.